We are working it today with Andy Challenger at Challenger Grand Christmas. And Andy, I have to ask you, you work with top HR people in this country. What do you think about this mass Zoom firing at that online mortgage company, Better.com?
Yeah, look, every company has to go through layoffs at some point in their life, but there's a right way to do it. And then there's firing 900 people via a Zoom meeting. It's not the way to treat people that have worked for you and given you part of their lives. One of the problems during COVID era is this disconnection from employees and employers. The kind of connective tissue that keeps people together has really disintegrated over the last year and a half. We're seeing that partially with people quitting in record numbers, more than 4 million Americans every month quitting. But employers need to understand that just because that connection has disintegrated to some degree, they still have to treat people with respect, give them individual notices, and have a personal conversation.
Such a wild move. On the overall jobs front, the unemployment rate is very low at 4.2%. What did you think about the last jobs report?
Yeah, the labor market picture is still complicated. We saw in the most recent jobs report fewer jobs added to the economy than most experts had expected. That was a little disappointing. We know that companies are being held back in their growth because they can't find enough workers in this moment. But we also saw some silver linings. We saw more people re-enter the workforce overall. People started looking for jobs again. One of the persistent issues is this 4 to 5 million person hole in the labor market, people that left in March of 2020 and have not come back. So it was a good sign to see people at least starting to look for work again.
I know you're tracking layoffs at Challenger Grand Christmas. What are you seeing?
Yeah, job cuts remain incredibly low. In our most recent report, we found the lowest number of monthly job cuts since May of 1993. So this is a 28 and a half year low in terms of companies letting people go. That's a sign that employers are still hanging on to people for dear life. They know people are quitting in droves. They know it's hard to hire for new roles. And so very, very few layoffs are happening across the economy.
There's definitely some encouraging news. Thank you, Andy.
Thanks for having me, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.